Hi everyone. In this session, we are going to start discussing about the concepts of SQL and PLSQL, which are related to database management system. See, so what is a database management system and what is the use? From any application, see, we already learn how to write programs using programming languages. Either is a Java programming language or a C# programming language or is a Python programming language. We are executing some of the programs, but now if you want to store the data permanently in the database, if you want to store, we need database management system. One application we want, database management system application. So many examples are there. Here we are going to learn MySQL for connectivity. Database management system is a software. MySQL is a predefined software, just like a MS Office software, VLC player. In the same way, this MySQL is also one software. Whenever we download and install that DBMS, when we download and install, it will create one repository in the hard disk. Nothing but it will give some space in your hard disk to store the information. It creates the repository. In this repository only, we are storing the data. But how can we store the information? We already discussed that. In tables format, we are storing the data. Normally, record type information we are storing. Record type information means what? Is a tables format. Tables. But before going to create the tables, is actually first we have to create databases in this repository. Databases. So what are the databases and why we are creating databases? Just simple example. In a company, so one group of people is developing one project and another group of people is developing another project. Let us take is a banking application, that is a Java development. Next one is a something like a college management system. Using that Python, they are developing the application concept. But company is using only one server, one database management system repository for all the applications we are developing. So if you create tables combinedly, for banking application, for CMS application, right? It will create the problem. For example, login table is there. Login table is required for college management system as well as a banking application also. Then how can you create two tables with the same name? It's not possible. That's why for every application is a separate database we are creating. Suppose this name is a bank database and this name is a college management system database. Like this we create. One is a bank database. Second one is a CMS, college management system database. Like this we create. Every system is connected, request and response for doing operations and all. And this one, the first one, bank application is connecting to banking database. College management system application is connected to CMS database. So from the Application is any application, Java, .NET, Python, PHP, no matter. Simply, if you want to store the information permanently, we use a database management system. For this, in every database management system, two concepts are there. SQL, we can say PLSQL or TSQL we can call. TSQL we can call. So we are going to learn these concepts to perform all the operations. In this, we create the tables. How to create the tables and all, I'll show you practically. We create the tables like this. Is a table creation and all. First, what are the SQL concepts? What are the PLSQL concepts? All these things, so I'll explain. This is the first thing. What is a database management system? DBMS is a predefined software. It's an application. So many softwares are there. Oracle, MySQL, SQL Server, MongoDB. So many are there. So all are same. All are having the same set of concepts only. We need to learn. We need to learn one database management system first. Is a one. Is a one. Now here, first of all, we are going to learn SQL concepts. Then we will understand the PLSQL concepts. Sir, what are the SQL concepts and what are the PLSQL concepts? Just tell me the difference between SQL, PLSQL or TSQL. That is. Okay. See, for example, SQL, PLSQL, simple difference I am explaining. Suppose if you are performing withdraw operation, I just want to withdraw some amount of money. Means what we will do, suppose this is one program, any programming language, we are taking withdraw button. I mean, when you click on withdraw button, in the background, withdraw method will call. Suppose is taking PIN number. Next one is a taking how much amount you want to withdraw. You want to withdraw. Here inside we are writing the logic. Consider. Suppose is a database. Is a database. Inside that database, some table is there. Is account one table is there. First, in the first step, what it will do, just it will check connected to database. Connected to database. First step is check PIN is valid or not. So for this one request will go. And of course that response will come. Suppose if PIN is a valid PIN number, then it will collect the amount. It will collect the amount from account. So for that the second request will go. For collecting the amount, suppose one request will go. Here it will check if amount what you are looking for, how much you are going to collect the amount is less than or equals to balance in table happy. Collect the cash and it will update. For updating, for deducting again one more time it will go. One more time. Else giving that error message is a low balance error. Is a low balance error. Here what is the concept of SQL? For executing different queries, here one time we need to go. We need to connect Request, you will get the response. Again, you are connecting, sending the query. Here again, you are connecting, sending the query. Is nothing but because of SQL, if you want to do one transaction, so nothing but one account transaction, multiple times you need to connect to the database, multiple requests. So what is the problem with the multiple requests means what? That network traffic will increase. Traffic increases in the network. Why? Because it's very simple. We keep on requesting with the database means what? It is somewhere in the network. It is in the server system somewhere. Every time you are connecting, requesting, getting the response, requesting, getting the response for single transaction, the network will increase because lakhs of people performing their money transactions through bank application. So that's why what they did actually in a PLSQL directly programming they introduced. Nothing but see here, if you are writing that logic, Java people Java syntax, Python people Python syntax, .NET people .NET syntax will use. But here, everyone should use here MySQL syntax only. So many names are there. It's called procedures, or simply we can call it as a functions. Functions. In database only, we are creating the procedure. Let us take withdraw. Same, all the details it will take, amount and everything. The same logic, whatever the logic you have written here, the logic we need to write here, but using that database syntax. If it is a MySQL database syntax, just like functions, we are writing in database. PL means what? Programming language. Programming language SQL. TSQL means what? Transaction SQL. Transactions, the transactions related functions or procedures we are writing in database only. So what is the advantage? From the application, if you want to connect, from your program, if you want to connect, already here one procedure is there. Let us take a procedure. Procedure name is a withdraw itself. From this withdraw, simply we can call that procedure. That's all. Withdraw and passing the details. No need to write the logic. Here only one time request. Here internally only is checking. This code logic already inside the database. Here only it will check the data is there or not. Amount is present or not. PIN number is valid or not. Direct response it will give. If it is there, amount is there, it will detect itself directly. It will give that yes, it will return the true. Then we deduct the amount from the ATM machine. If it is not there, it will return that false. So simply one time request and one time response is a one time request and one time response. So the network traffic we can decrease easily. Network traffic we can decrease. So that is what the difference between SQL and PLSQL. A simple one. SQL means what? Executing single query at a time in the database. Right? PLSQL or TSQL means what? Executing programs. Same story. What we learned, conditional statements are there, if else if block. Right? Loops are there, arrays are there. All concepts are present in database also. Because for implementing the programming, that is. Okay. Now